Well, I'm back, and it's been a while. It's been about a year since I've talked to you guys. Well, I am a little bit keep you updated, and I will start keeping you updated, but I've had a lot going on. I am still stage 4 bone cancer, terminal. I am currently paralyzed. When I found out I had cancer back in May, as you all currently know from my first video, I did 10 rounds of radiation. Well, I went back to work in August, May, June, July, August, at the end of August, beginning of September, August. I went back to work in August. Well, anyhow, I went back to work with a cane. Well, I noticed when each day that went by, I started getting this tingly feeling in my legs. Well, the tingly feeling would not go away. It kept getting worse and worse, and I was still driving, still working, and I felt like, I kept propping my legs up when I got home from work, because I work night shift, as you guys know from my first video. I would prop my legs up on the couch with all these pillows just to maybe get the tingliness down. I thought it was something that had to do with, how your feet fall asleep and you put them up in the air and it eventually goes away. Well, I thought mine was going to go away, and it didn't. Well, it kept getting worse, and didn't miss hardly any time at work. And in November, right before Thanksgiving, that Friday, I worked that Thursday, the day after Thanksgiving, which was Black Friday. Everybody was shopping and I was working. I went to stay with my best friend Faye that weekend and spend a night with her and just hang out with her. Well, I got off, when I would go to the bathroom, I had a hard time sitting down, and I would stumble a little bit when I was walking with my cane. When I got into the vehicle, I had a hard time getting in. I'd have to lift my right leg in the car just to get in the vehicle. Well, anyhow, that Friday night we went out, and I started going incontinent, where my bowels were loose, and I didn't know it. So we went home that Friday night after dinner, and Saturday I woke up, took a shower, didn't feel like doing anything or going to any place. Spent the night with her again, woke up Sunday morning, the weekend after Thanksgiving. That was the last Thanksgiving that I spent with my family where I was walking. That Sunday, I couldn't walk. I was paralyzed. Went to the hospital, and because of the radiation, where I broke my T9, and the tumor was so big it broke my T9. So I went to the hospital. I was there for 2 weeks, and I went to my oncologist came in and told me that what I have is happened to me happens to 1 in a million. So I'm 1 in a million does this happen to. The radiation reversed and broke my path and made me become paralyzed. So I was in a rehabilitation center for 2 months. Came back home. My dad came home with me and took care of me. And I was bound and determined that I was going to get through this. And I didn't. So after I left the rehabilitation center, I went to my sister's and she took care of me. And her and my dad took care of me till I got into the facility where I'm at now. So I'm living in a nursing home and I'm paralyzed and still have the cancer. So basically I'm just sitting here and this is really hard for me to talk about. I'm gonna end this video and come back to the next one tomorrow or tonight. What I'm going through right now is really hard for me to talk about. So I will post another video, promise, and talk about my situation that I am going through now. But I'll be back. I promise. It took me a while to get back to you guys, and I'm sorry. But I will be back. So, and to finish up my story, but right now it's just too hard for me to talk about. And I wanted to keep up with you all and let you know what's going on in my life. So, not that I was ignoring you. I've been really sick, and I'm still really sick. So, I'm going to end this video, and I will get back with you. So please continue to look out for my videos, Stacy's journey of stage 4 bone cancer. I love you guys.